some celestial event. No words to describe. I should have said the poet. So beautiful.
Our family is filled with poetesses and poets, musicians, Co-Secretary General, Co-Secretary Raz, Equinox
They need to see what I've seen. They need to see.
These are the spiritual as much as physical voyages of the Co-Federation Solar Sun, our starship planet Earth, restored to heaven on our and every earth as our spiritual, genealogical, local, global, universal voyager in shared her and his family community enterprise. Our new millennial year's mission to revisit and re-understand, sustain, and explore are and all are in fact familiar new worlds of family community, of the tree of love, life, and light throughout the solar system and universe, to restore, renew, and sustain our and new life and new sustainable civilizations, past, present, retroactively, and now, rebalance, and future, always balancing, to lovingly, genealogically, and boldly become and be space-time travelers whenever and where we have in-dimensional reality, all in part been before, if also never been before, in alternative space timelines that are circles, which are of the universal EQ, IQ, and SQ continuum. Balance, combinations of the ever-expanding circle which spirals and grows, budding and blooming in space-time. Love and live enlightened, ever young, long, and prosper all both of each and every one. Engage your heart, mind, soul, and body, for we all, both and each, both and all, can, must, and marvelously and miraculously make it so.
In a thunderous blast, she emerges, her eyes on fire, the mighty priestess. She is risen from the nativity of Kandara. She is risen from the fires of the earth. She is risen. She is risen.
We are risen.
She is risen. She is risen.
We are risen.
We all are risen through my intercession.
Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Om Mahalakshmi Mrudapriya Maharupa Mahapujya Mahapataknashini Mahamaya Mahasattva Mahashakti Maharati Mahabhuta Maheshwarya Mahavidya Mahabala Mahabuddhi Mahasiddhi Mahayogeshwareshwari Mahatantra Mahamantra Mahayantra Mahasana Mahayagakramaradhya Om Mahabhairava Pujita Maheshwara Mahakalpaka Mahatandava Sakshini Mahakavesha Mahisi Mahatripura Sundari Chatushshashti Upacharadhya Chatushshashti Kalamayi
महाचतुष्षष्टिकोटियोगिनी गणसेविता Just a smile like one of us, just a stranger on the bus. Celestial event. No words. Words. To describe. I should have said. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. The people need to see what I've seen. They need to see.
Our family community can all see what I've seen as poetesses and poets, musicians, co-secretary generals, co-secretaries, equinox trees. Of the co-federation of earth and planets, of the one family community, of the tree of love and life in light.
This day I call the heavens and the earths as witnesses intercessorily for and hopefully and prayerfully not against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose love and life with light, so that you and your children may live. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not our new millennial law.
Okay. Mother Patricia, maybe May sunflowers for Cherokee and Blackfoot. This is Anna Marie, singing cricket, and I am Cherokee, Cheyenne, Blackfoot, and Algonquin, Dakota. And I am also a French, English, and German. That means we are all related. We embrace the new millennial golden rule as the law of all the natives of the sacred ground that is Mother Earth and all the planets of all the universes.
Welcome to another broadcast from the heart and headquarters of the one family community of love and life in the light of balance of the Co-Federation of Earth and Planets of the New Millennial Golden Rule. We are doing a very brief broadcast this evening because we have a lot of tasks to do for this week. We are running behind the plans that we and the timing of the plans that we have for you, and we want to give you some great gifts now and this week. So we're working on something for tomorrow and for this week, and we want to be sure to be able to get that to people who can benefit from this quickly and make our world a better place than it is at the moment, which is currently tipping toward extinction. The very simple choice that we are giving you is very simple. You either choose parity, or you choose parity and paradise on this and all planets, or you choose patriarchy and planeticide. You have to choose now. Now your habits are those of patriarchy. You're like a chain smoker on patriarchy. You're an alcoholic for patriarchy. You're a drug addict for patriarchy. But this is your big MD RX. This is the big mama goddess prescription. You need parity. You need it yesterday. You need it in the way you think about yesterday, so you can have it today and have it for tomorrow and have it for all millennia and a paradisal experience on this planet and in conjunction with all the planets of the universe. Because the choice of parity, we have been able to understand through deep systemic awareness and paying attention to what people around the world have been doing and saying for millennia, is the key to eternal life and opening the stargates. So you have to decide, do you want to just hold on to the old way because it's comfy? Or, and it isn't very comfy because you're having wars all over the world and you're destroying your environment and your social fabric is totally frayed and all you do is watch television and push buttons. You're not together, are you? No, you're not. So we want you to get together and come co-broadcast with us as co-hostesses and co-hosts. Go to 5050now.wordpress.com and read the New Millennial Golden Rule. That is the key element in this big change. It is a very quick prescription for a very ailing planet. And we offer to you as the first but not last only cosmic Christ. I am also the incarnated goddess Durga and the incarnated goddess Astrea and the mother goddess of the solar system, the Milky Way, and the universe. Incarnated. Here, I'm a time traveler. I'm one of those, you know, the ones, and I know you've been waiting for a son. The sons are waiting for you to recognize me so they can come forward. There are daughters and sons, and they're all waiting for you to recognize and embrace the New Millennial Golden Rule so that divine democracy that is within all of us, the Atlantis risen, the fulfillment of the enlightenment of common sense, of Satyagraha, of all of the wisdom of all of the ages of every culture on this earth, can happen. Okay, so go to 5050now.wordpress.com. We're going to quickly play a very important emotional and relational tape that was made by two sisters talking about two sisters and talking about gathering women in their neighborhood and protecting children. The voice of the divine feminine.
That's when she came back and started to spell the hands with the global center. Her whole love was to care for children. That's what she did. It was really so easy just to get along, evidently. She was careful, very careful. And there was a sister, Clara.
And the thing is, we want you to wear the hats of divine democracy. Now, this one is rather floppy and a natural looking hat. It's got flowers and butterflies that represent the true glories of nature. But we also recommend, and you'll see on the website, the solar hat, crown, halo of the Statue of Liberty. Put it on inside you. Put it on. Put it on inside you. I have it inside me all the time. 5050 Now is about divine democracy. You will see your name listed. If you look back down on the section, scroll down to the section on grassroots congresses, courts, and assemblies. Look at the section among the representatives, you, and you'll see a whole lot of names of women and their youth, female and male, from every continent. We are the divine democracy already existent on this planet by my work and by intercession. And whether or not you are quite fully aware of it or picking up on it yet, as long as I keep putting it in front of you and you are hanging on to your little ledge before you dump yourself altogether, we have a chance, and I might be able to save you. So I sure hope so, because you really are such adorable people, but you've fallen for a variety of interactive processes. And I have to be honest with you, one of the big processes was that I didn't know who I was, and I lived a very conventional life when I should have been living the life of an Essene, and that threw everything all off. That threw everything all off for my family, community, and my world. So it's partly my fault, but I don't believe in just getting stuck in guilt. You have to take what you've learned and use it for the benefit of others, always. It is a moral and ethical obligation, no matter how you've screwed up. No matter how badly you've fallen, you can get up, pick yourself up, and do the right thing. So doing the right thing is the New Millennial Golden Rule. Read it at the top or upper right corner of the website, and right beneath it, read the 11 steps. And there's a lot of other important essays on there. The sermons, We All Have a Dream to Make Reality Now, State of the Union address of the announcement of the New Millennial Co-Federation. And there's a lot of other things, and we encourage you to also scroll down to the area on infinite wealth and celebrate all the many, many women and youth and the not enough, but some indeed men who have advocated gender parity throughout the centuries and throughout the millennia, and those who had it in Atlantis. And so we invite you to go to 5050 now at WordPress.com and become today a member of the New Millennial Golden Rule Co-Federation of Earth and Planets. Ditch your national boundaries. You don't need them anymore. You've got an internet to connect you. Your genealogy takes your branches to every continent. You likely have relatives on every continent. You don't need some one nation concept in your head. You need to think of a shared nativity that is to the planet Earth. And your nation is the world and the universe. That is your nation. When you think like that, you are a co-secretary general, co-savior, and you know what you have at your disposal. You're learning things every moment from people all over the world on the internet, and you also have learned that at this time, we can all have renewable energy within a year or two, very quickly. The only thing that is retarding it is the wrong economic model and the wrong political model. Look at the New Millennial Golden Rule. That fixes that problem overnight, and it empowers you. You do not have to wait for any more elections that are not real elections, but are set elections by money. No, you don't have to do that. You are already empowered to divine democracy in your local, global, and universal community. Thinking through your own extended family tree according to the procedures that we have done several times today, a number of times today, of what we call the LU co-savioral mysteries revealed. It has to do with the reparative elevating of the eternal feminine, the Shekinah, the women of your family community through all the ages, from the beginning of time on this planet through now and projected into the future. And also thereby the better protection and elevating of youth and children. And of course, this includes people of all heritages and all hues, because we are all simply, in fact, one family, no more than 50th cousina and cousin from everyone else on this earth. When you realize that, and you start treating your own cousinas and cousins as if you knew they had some value, and that it wasn't just the money in the bank that has value, but it's that your family and community have the ultimate value, then everyone on earth becomes family and community to you, and you have the powers of a cosmic Christ, and you will have the power of space-time travel. It is incredibly simple, but it's very, very hard for people who are bathed in the expectation of getting their security through their money in the bank and through selections that put only older men in charge. You have to ditch that. Goodbye to it. Say goodbye to it and say hi and welcome to the New Millennial Golden Rule, and yourself and all the you love, female and male and youth people, younger people, first go first as co-secretary generals, young people, female and male age 37 and younger, as the first co-secretary generals. And then after about 9 to 18 months, we can invite the older men back in, also as equal partners. Right now, they have to focus and educate each other by using materials such as Alan Johnson's book, the Patriarchy, Unraveling the Gender Knot, and The World's Oldest Prejudice by Jack Hannon, and many, many others, not only written by women, but the words of men like John Lennon and George Carlin, who warned very clearly about the expectation that the government was your father and men could take care of the world, men. We need the full complement of the female eternal feminine in decision-making. Go to 5050now.wordpress.com and start the world anew with some common sense. Every blessing. We'll see you a little bit later too.